All right, so our long-term plan to cool this cabin is I want to put in a mini split that runs off the generator. But for now, I got this portable air conditioner off of Marketplace for a really good deal, and I know it works. And we're going to try to get through this summer with it. I wish it was a little bigger. I was wanting to get a 10,000 BTU. This is 8,000, which is still supposed to be good for up to 350 square feet. So what I'm going to do, which is probably going to be weird to some, is I'm not going to vent this out the window because we've got 5-foot window, so it wouldn't be practical. And I just don't want to vent it out the window. So I'm going to cut a hole in the floor right here between studs, and I'm going to put the exhaust through the floor. And yeah, it's going to suck to have a big hole in the floor. But if y'all remember, my rim joist is 3 boards thick. So it's going to stick out 1.5 inches beyond this base plate. So if I ever do quit using this, it'll be easy just to cut between 2 studs, put a square piece of subfloor back in, and be done with it. So we just got here and it's 82 degrees. And we're going to get this sucker installed and see how it works.
Sorry.
What?
I'm already starting the list for the next one.
It ain't gonna be too bad. It says it's 86 in here right now. Cool. Get this thing started up as quick as I could, so I started it up on this AFRI power bank, and it's pulling 600 and something watts, so we're going to save that for the night, which I could recharge it with the generator. I've got the generator out there running, and we're going to turn it off and move it over to the outlet. That way we can save our AFRI. Turn that off. And main breaker on. And this breaker on. And now we have power again. So the plan for this trip is to get back to working on these steps coming up from the dock. I've already unloaded some of the lumber, you can see here. Still got some in the truck. I would like to say I want to get them finished this trip, but I've learned that you hardly ever get as much done as you want to. So these have been poured a week tomorrow, so I think it'll be fine to drill in and mount those bases. It's 7 o'clock. We both had to work today, so I'm going to work here for about an hour. Then we're going to cook ourselves some dinner and relax, and then whatever I don't get done today, we'll get up in the morning and restart. All right, so I got these 4 post bases mounted. If you'll notice, these top 2 are in a little bit, and that's by design to make up for a mistake I made last week. So when I formed that form up, the way I did it made it 1.5 inches, or 3 inches rather, narrower than this one. So what I figured I'd do is I'd bring each one of these in 1.5 inches. That way when I put those on the edge, when I build this section of steps, I won't have my steps narrowing as they go up. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge either way, because you can probably see, but I knocked that footer off a little bit before I poured it and didn't notice it, so it's a little bit canted anyway, but I still think it'll be plenty good enough. I'm and it gets hot rather.
That's all we need, right?
Yep. Good job, Mama.
Look what we're doing. Look at
Uh-oh, what's that coming across the lake? See it?
oh my, it's fast.
We had the generator running anyway for the AC, which has done pretty good, ain't it?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's cooling down outside too, but it's, well, you can see she's cold. She's always cold. While we've been doing that, I need to quit talking while I'm moving. While we've been doing that, I've had the half recharging, so it's back up to 96%. So now we can convert our little lamp and our phone chargers, whatever we need, over to it. It's going to be cool enough to not need the AC, and we can turn the generator off and not have to listen to it. Just in time. So I got this second set of steps done, except for the handrails. You can see here where we got this pad crooked, but it's all good. I did do a better job at keeping these steps straighter than the last bunch. I had to use a little different formula that I made up in my head on this, because that section is a little steeper than this section I did the other day, and then the next section will be even steeper still. So down here I used a 4x4 for spacing, and then moved back 4 3/4 inches, I think it was, for each step. And I've still got to go back and fix some of these crooked ones, maybe. Here where it's a little steeper, I used a 2x6 on its edge and moved back 3.5 inches, and that got my steps level with the riser, and it's a decent stride. It'll be a little bit steep for Jackie, but again, it'll be a lot better than walking up this slick bank. Don't have handrails yet. May or may not get to work on those today. We're kind of battling a rainstorm coming in. We drove in, so all this dust will turn into mud pretty quick, so we can't risk getting stuck in here. But all the steps are done. This is kind of one of those deals where it's plenty good enough for me. If you would have paid somebody big money to come in and build these, you'd probably be aggravated. But seeing as how I did them myself, they actually turned out as good or better than I expected me to do for the first.
Gosh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. You kind of go down and up, but
It's not weird.
that was my plan. It ain't a good plan, but that was the plan.
Honey, when somebody can build stairs where there ain't anything on stairs, it's totally fine.
Now I'm curious to see how they are coming back up.
Okay.
We know that set's good. You've tried those. What do you think?
Perfect. Thank you.
I'm glad they're not too tall. So while I've been doing that, Jackie's been painting the inside of the windows. We went all in on the black trim, black windows. Just think it looks good. She got that one today. She did that one last time we were here, or the time before that, I can't remember. We got 3 to go, 2 big ones, and then the one in the back. But we got plenty of time. Well, unless I decide to redo some of these crooked steps, for all intents and purposes, the steps from the dock up to the road are complete with handrails. Let all this cure for 6 months or so or longer, and we can water treat them. Plenty good enough. So much better than walking up this dirt hill. And then to come in here and I'll dig out another step, put some blocks or something in, won't be a big deal. We got to get out of here because there's a rainstorm coming. We don't want to get stuck. So until we see you guys next week, hopefully, find something you love to do and do it till it hurts.